Тренуємо природний рух думки. Будуємо живу звісну відповідь через 7 простих кроків. Ці кроки – сходинки веселки. Сім простих кроків, 7 кольорів райдугу. I get that, but I wouldn't say that exactly. It really depends on. At the same time, that said, still the real issue is, so yeah, I'd say. I get that, but I'm not sure, but that's not the point, but it still feels weird. It's not a big deal. I get that, but it still bothers me. We can just do it later. I get that, but we're already behind. I wouldn't say that exactly. Exactly, to be honest, exactly, but close. So you hated it. I wouldn't say that exactly. It just wasn't for me. Are you saying it was a mistake? I wouldn't say that exactly. It just wasn't the best choice. It really depends on the situation, on the person, on what you want. Is it a good idea? It really depends on the situation. Should I text first? It really depends on the person. At the same time, I understand both sides. We can't ignore it. I don't want to push. I know they tried. At the same time, the result still matters, so we agree with them. At the same time, I also see the problem. That said, I still like the idea. We should slow down. I'm not fully convinced. The idea is interesting. That said, I'm not sure it's the right time. So you're against it? No, that said, I do have some doubts. Still, the real issue is communication. Still, the real issue is timing, is trust. So the meeting was the problem. Still, the real issue is that nobody was prepared. Is it about the money? Still, the real issue is trust. So yeah, I'd say it's possible. I'd say that's fair. I'd say we need more time. Do you think it's a good idea? So yeah, I'd say it is. What should we do now? So yeah, I'd say we talk first and decide after. I get that, but I wouldn't say that exactly. It really depends on the situation. At the same time, I can see why people think that. That said, I'm not fully convinced. Still, the real issue is that nobody is real talking about the main problem. So yeah, I'd say we needed to look at it more carefully. I get that, but I wouldn't say that exactly. It really depends on what you mean. At the same time, I do see your point. That said, something still feels off. Still, the real issue is that we're focusing on the wrong thing. So yeah, I'd say that's where the problem really is. We should just ignore it. I get that, but it's still a problem. He probably didn't mean it. I get that, but it still sounded rude. We can do it tomorrow. I get that, but we're already late. So you hated it. I wouldn't say that exactly. It was just disappointing. Are you saying it was a bad idea? I wouldn't say that exactly. It just wasn't the best option. Is it worth it? It really depends on that price. Should I text first? It really depends on the situation. I know she tried her best. At the same time, the result still matters. He was under pressure. At the same time, that's not really an excuse. The plan looks good. That said, we may need more time. So you look like idea? I do. That said, I still have some doubts. So the meeting was the problem. Still, the real issue is poor communication. Is it really about the money? Still, the real issue is trust. Was it the right choice? So yeah, I'd say it was. What should we do now? So yeah, I'd say we waited it.